Hi everyone, Jay Sennett. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jay here in the Jazz Kitchen. Yes, and as you can see, I have another special guest on this edition of the program. My special guest for this edition of Cooking with Jay is President and CEO of Sabrosas Foods.
Sabrosa Foods.
Sabrosa Foods, Brother Duane Thompson. Duane?
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for inviting me.
Welcome to the program, man. And it's a fascinating story with Duane, but he created a product called Absorbas, which is actually Sabrosas spelled backwards. Okay, he created these delicious salsas, and there are 4 of these salsas, if I'm correct. Right,
Correct.
Duane?
Correct.
Tell us about the salsas.
So we do them in 4. 2 others is just a variety of spicy on one. So the 4 that we do is a mild bell pepper, a medium bell pepper salsa. That's just a little bit more spicier. We do a jalapeno relish, which is pretty spicy, and then we do a peach chutney.
Peach chutney. And 80-90% of the product, the vegetation, comes from the state.
Correct.
Right? Virginia.
Absolutely.
Natural, all natural ingredients.
All natural.
And you were in college. I kind of like this story because you were in college when you kind of came up with this idea. Being a broke college student like I was, you know, we all went through all that, and you put down a lot of salsa.
Yes.
That was like salsa and chips, man. Salsa and whatever, salsa and macaroni, whatever.
Yes, we
You know,
did. Yes, we
putting
did.
down that salsa, but it took a toll on you.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yes, it did.
You know, that acid reflux, all that spiciness, then there's the salt issue. And the doctor kind of cooled you out on that and said, hey man, you got to do something different here.
Correct.
Right. And you were also an athlete too.
Yes,
Played
played
football
football.
for Virginia State. Right. And so that turning point for you coming out of that health issue, so you decided you love salsa so much, you're going to make your own salsa.
Correct. Well, that was pretty much how it all happened, but there was another factor in there as well, and that was, you know, my football team, my teammates that I was playing with at the time, they had more of a ritual to eat salsa before and after games. So if I couldn't eat their salsa, I was going to eat my own.
You're right. But you didn't want to be the outcast and
Correct.
not eat any salsa.
Correct, right.
I got you. And then you went on. You were actually you started the company, and you ended up on Shark Tank.
I did.
You were one of the first contestants on Shark Tank.
Yep, I was on the pilot episode.
How was that?
It was
So you went in there with a plan, obviously.
Yes, I did.
So you knew the concept of the show.
No, I did not.
Oh, you did not.
I did not know the concept of the show. The way that at the time when I went on the show was sold to me as an investor show, serious investor show.
In what you're doing.
Correct.
So you're going there looking for investors.
Correct. At
Okay.
the time, I was, yes, and it was based off of a show out of UK called Dragon's Den. And that's all that was kind of told to me. I didn't know the whole premise of the show.
Right.
And
I never heard that part of it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, Shark Tank is based off of a UK show called Dragon's Den, and that's what I thought that I was going to this show for a serious investment. So I'm putting numbers together and prospectuses and what we did in the past and everything, and you know it just wasn't that type of show. It was all about the showmanship.
Yeah. Well, that's commercial TV, man.
Well, I was in Hollywood. This is Hollywood.
Right. Well, that's Hollywood, you know.
I learned very quick, trust me.
But you came out of that situation and you persevered, man, and you put this outstanding product together,
Thank you.
this delicious salsa, and you became Entrepreneur of the Year?
Yes. Yep. I forgot what year it was, but yeah, I made top 40 under 40 for the Hampton Roads.
Wow.
Yep. And
Congratulations.
Thank
man.
you. And we did, and from top 40 under 40, we were the Entrepreneur of the Year. It was the best product in the state of Virginia in the Department of Agriculture.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a lot of accolades.
I've
been doing it a long time, Jay. Over 20 years now.
Yeah, right. I know
hard to
about doing
believe.
things a long time.
I know you do. I know you do.
But glad to have you on the show, man.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
This show's about cooking, fun, food, and you're going to make something. You're going to make a vegetarian wrap As I
Correct.
understand?
Yes, vegetarian fajita wrap. Yep.
With one of your salsas.
Correct.
Which salsa are you going to use?
We want to use the mild bell pepper today.
So all with the exception of the peach. Well, you might put pepper in the peach salsa too.
No,
right?
no
no
pepper.
peach chutney.
Yes.
Excuse me. Okay. So the salsas then are based off of various peppers then.
Yeah, the salsa is based off of red bell pepper,
Red bell pepper.
and we roast it. So when
Right.
you taste it, you want to taste
that flavor out of it,
You're going to get a kind of a smoky flavor. As a matter of fact, a lot of people who taste it think it has meat in it. There's no meat.
Wow.
Yeah,
So it's all vegan.
it's all vegan.
And speaking of roasting, let me tell you, I have a lot that I'm going on here that I will be involved with. I'm going to roast some vegetables. Right here I have some yellow cauliflower, some tomatoes, zucchini, yellow bell pepper, and some onions, and some bok choy.
Oh, yeah, I love
Okay,
bok
I'm going to make a barbecue roasted vegetable. So I'm going to get these in the oven right here so they can start doing their thing. And put a timer on there so I don't forget. Andre won't remind me, my camera guy. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. Okay. And I'm also going to make my barbecue sauce, the Jazzy J barbecue sauce, right? And I'm going to make a sweet potato with the tahini butter. Okay? You know what tahini is? Tahini is, how can I describe it? It's hulled sesame seed butter or hulled sesame seed paste. And they do that, they roast these things with the shells and they make this paste out of these sesame seeds, right? And there's basically 3 ingredients in tahini. The sesame seed paste, some put oil in there, some type of oil, depending on what oil you use, will make it completely vegan or not vegan. But it's usually mostly vegan. And salt. You know, that's pretty much tahini. Or tahini. And then, I want to say Tahiti, right? Because I want to go, right? But tahini is delicious. So, it's delicious. So I'm going to make this tahini butter sweet potato. So I want to put this sweet potato in the microwave, basically for time purposes. Oh,
Does that enhance the flavor from the sweet potato?
what, microwave?
The tahini.
Well, it will.
Okay.
Well, now I got a fork, punched some holes in it. Why do I do that in the skin? To help release some of the steam when it's cooking in a microwave. Okay, and I'll put it in there for about 6-7 minutes. Let's do 3 minutes first, and then I'm going to turn it. Well, that's doing that thing. Now, okay, so Duane, you are over there.
Yep. I've got everything cut up already.
Let me show folks how I make this. We're going to both go over to the stove here momentarily.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this tahini, to get in here, put about a 1/4 cup. Wow. This paste is, it's kind of thick. All right.
And those are ground up sesame seeds, huh?
Sesame seeds with the hulls on them
Okay.
to help with that flavor, that nuttiness and the flavor. But you know what I did? I want to stop this for a minute because I want to soften up some butter. Then I'll put this sweet potato back in there. Now, some lime juice with my Tahiti, or tahini. I keep saying Tahiti. They're going to correct me on this.
Tahini.
Tahini. Sometimes it's also called tahina. You know, it's found in Mediterranean food. It's if you've eaten hummus, then you've eaten tahini.
Okay. Let's see, hummus is with ground up chickpeas, right?
Yes, they usually put tahini in tahini in hummus. That's why I couldn't figure out what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay, some melted butter. All right, and I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce.
Oh.
Okay, about a tablespoon of soy. Well, let's go with 2 tablespoons. All right. Then I want to add some sesame oil. Just about a tablespoon of sesame oil. Now this, it might not seem like it's going to mix.
You
You just have to be patient. Be patient with it, and it will start to blend beautifully, like it is right now. That butter. While I'm doing that, I'm going to put this back in there. All right, 2 minutes. And it becomes like this yummy,
Melts together.
just melts together. You want to get it smooth, because once this sweet potato is done, okay, see, it looks like a brown, smooth paste, and it is delicious. And I'm going to add some white sesame seeds to this as well. Okay, so I made the tahini butter, because once the sweet potato is done, I'm going to slice that and put the tahini butter down inside.
In the middle.
Sprinkle it with some sesame seeds, and it's going to be delicious.
Sounds good.
So, but I think both of us are ready to go over here to the stove. And I'm going to make my Chef Jae barbecue sauce. And you're going to make your vegetables, your vegetable for your wrap.
Correct.
What kind of wrap are you using?
Today we're going to be using a sun-dried tomato basil wrap.
Sun-dried tomato
Yeah, made by
basil.
Mission.
Okay.
And yeah, I like the way sun-dried tastes. So.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go over here to the stove. My tahini butter is made. I have the sweet potato in the microwave. Have the vegetables roasting right now. We're going to make roasted vegetables with my barbecue sauce and sweet potato with tahini butter. And Duane's going to make his delicious vegetarian wrap. You have some bell peppers, three different bell peppers,
three different,
zucchini, onions.
Correct. Yep.
4 different bell peppers, right?
No. This is actually jalapeno.
Oh, it's jalapeno.
Yep.
You
I
leave
know
the
you like
seed.
spicy.
You leave the seeds in.
I didn't leave the season. I got more so for the taste. I'm a spicy person too, though.
Well, not that spicy. All right, here we are over here at the stove. Now, what I want to do, I want to add a little bit. You can set it how high you want it. I'm going to add some ketchup in this pan to make my barbecue sauce. I guess about a cup. All right, cup of ketchup. Put about a half a cup of brown sugar in here. All right. Now this is everything but the kitchen sink in this.
Hey,
In my barbecue
I love
sauce.
barbecue sauce. A good barbecue.
All right, we have some garlic powder, about a teaspoon. Some onion powder, a teaspoon. We have some smoked paprika. Let's stick with the tablespoon, the smoked paprika. About a teaspoon of some chili powder. Okay. We have
Already smell it.
some Worcestershire sauce, about 2 tablespoons. That. We have some apple cider vinegar, about a tablespoon. Okay. And 2 more ingredients. Get my potato out of there. 2 more ingredients. We have about
Sweetness.
a tablespoon of honey. And then we have some Tabasco sauce. How much of this? I don't know. Da 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 da.
Spice it up a bit. Huh?
Okay. All right. Then I want to add just a pinch of salt. Okay. All right. Stir this up. Now you have some olive oil in that saucepan.
Yeah, I just put
Right.
I'm just getting it started. But I have just enough olive oil just to cover the bottom of it. And I'm gonna add the onions in first and caramelize those. And then I'm gonna start adding some of the other veggies in.
Okay. You can see that. It smooths out, nice color. And one of the things about making or using roasted vegetables with barbecue sauce, you want to kind of be sort of aware of the color of the vegetables you're going to use. Because you get a bunch of dark vegetables, and then you put the dark barbecue sauce on there. It's not going to look that appealing, right? So I put some, that's why I got the yellow cauliflower, I used the yellow bell pepper, and we have some tomatoes in there, but that's okay. That's for color variation and flavor, of course. And but that's pretty significant, you know, in the color scheme. Now this barbecue sauce, it's somewhat dark. Just a little, I add a little bit more honey. You know, you got to go through this a little bit till you get it right. And people are definitely picky about the barbecue sauce now. Mine is kind of like a tangy, sweet, and it has a little afterburn to it. A little afterburn. All right.
You got to have your own spin on the barbecue sauce. So what I'm doing now is just sauteing the vegetables. I have the vegetables in, I cook the onions first, and I caramelize those just so that that flavor can get into the peppers and the squash. And I'm just going to cook it until it turns brown. Now, usually what I would do is I would go to the grill and put them and get some nice, pretty grill marks going. But on this particular case, what we're going to do is, because it's going to go into a wrap, so, you know, we just want to get them nice and soft and get them with as much flavor as we can inside before it goes into the wrap.
Normally I would let it simmer here for, I don't know, a good hour, low heat, let it simmer, but it's okay. I think I got my flavor there. So Duane, how long have you had the business now?
Ooh. Let's see. Sabrosa Foods was started, we incorporated in 2006, February '06. I was running the company just kind of on a humble and making a salsa since 93. Yeah, started college in 91. Graduated in 95, and I think I was actually started making it just for the team in 93.
So you said, did you say one of the military commissaries?
Defense commissary.
One of the first store chains to pick up the salsa? And are you still in the commissary foods?
Yes, we are. We're in the what they call K5 and above stores, and it's kind of hard to tell because it's always changing. Every time I look at distribution lists, like we'll be in Langley, Decca this month. The next month we'll be in Fort. What's the one that's in North Carolina? Fort
Bragg.
Fort Bragg. Yeah, it's two of those. So it just varies who's asking for
Any
it.
other store chains?
No, we're in some small kind of gourmet stores, like the Virginia store in Hampton.
Right.
There's a few restaurants in the area that uses it in some of their recipes, like the, I think the main one that does it right now is I said it earlier, what was the name of those guys? Cold Press.
Cold press,
Yeah,
right.
they have 3 stores, 2 in Norfolk.
But you can order it online, though.
Oh,
right?
absolutely, yeah.
So where can people order it online?
Healthsalsa.com.
Healthsalsa.com. You can get that. And you have 4 different,
Yep.
you have 1 chutney, peach chutney.
Correct.
And then 3 salsas.
Yes,
Mild, medium, and spicy.
yes.
Right.
Which that spicy is the jalapeno.
The jalapeno.
Jalapeno base.
With the seeds?
Yes, that does have seeds.
Well, yeah, it's going to be spicy.
Yes.
So now you're adding salsa to that.
We're going to add salsa to this.
That's the medium or the mild?
This is the mild.
All right. And you're going to use a tomato basil wrap.
Yes.
All right. Well, all of our food today is either vegan or vegetarian. So I say vegetarian because I'm using butter in the tahini. When I make the tahini butter, I put real butter in there. So butter from cream, cream from the cow. So we have, that takes out the vegan. That's the only thing, actually, that would make it vegetarian. Right.
Just
Other than that,
without the butter.
It's all vegan.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So I think we're almost ready. Let's go back over to the counter and get set up over there so I can put my potato together. Come back over here. I want to get my vegetables out of the oven. Oh, man. Ooh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. But first, I want to slice my sweet potato. And get some of my tahini butter right down in the middle of this potato. Then I want to add some white sesame seeds. And just a little bit of chives. A little bit more. Okay. All right. So that's one down. These vegetables in this bowl. On my vegetables, I have yellow cauliflower, some red onions, some tomatoes, and some zucchini, and bok choy, some bok choy. And I left it in there a little longer so the bok choy gets a little crispy. Mm-hmm.
Now you mix that up in what? Olive oil?
Olive oil, mm-hmm. Salt and pepper. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do this in this bowl. All right. How you looking, Duane?
I'm good.
You about ready to make that wrap?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right, let's see if we can put that wrap together.
All right, let's go. I almost don't even need any meat.
I decided that I'm going to put everything on one plate. There we go. I'm going to get some more of my barbecue sauce on these vegetables.
That looks very good.
Some more black pepper on my plate. And voila, sour cream.
Yes, sir. Which I guess that makes it not vegan anymore, right? I had to add my spin on it.
You're cheating.
Yeah,
We almost made it.
almost.
Yeah. Clean up some of this mess. Whoop. Cooking, you can get pretty messy very quickly.
Cut these.
All right, set that down there. All right, we have Duane's delicious vegetable wraps with a tomato basil wrap. I love those wraps too, man. Such the good flavor in those wraps. You have 3 different kind of bell peppers in here: the red, yellow, and orange. Orange. Okay. Zucchini. You have, or is there tomato in there?
No tomato.
No tomato.
Nope.
Jalapeno pepper.
Jalapeno peppers. Yep. So
and-
without the seeds.
Without the seeds, and onion.
Correct.
Anything else?
Yeah, sour cream.
Sour cream,
And-
cooked in olive oil.
Correct. Cooked
Salt
in-
and pepper.
Correct. And then we also cooked it in the salsa. as well.
Salsa.
Now, what I didn't do is you can always add the salsa as an additional topping once you're done, but I added this into the mix.
Now, what I made, this is a sweet potato with a tahini butter. Okay, how I made that? Tahini, get some tahini. What is tahini? It's a hulled sesame butter or paste that's made from sesame seeds. Okay, they keep the hulls on because when they roast them, it makes it nuttier, puts a different level of flavor on them, and then they make a paste out of those sesame seeds. It's used a lot in hummus. So if you've eaten hummus, if you like hummus, chances are you've eaten tahini. Okay, and how I make the tahini butter, I put about 5-6 tablespoons of butter in with about a 1/4 cup of tahini, couple tablespoons of lime juice. Let's see, what else do I put in there? Some sesame oil. Put a little bit of sesame oil in there. A pinch of salt, and some white sesame seeds on top. Now you can also put garlic in there, but I didn't put any garlic in mine. But why didn't I put garlic in mine? You know why I didn't? Because I forgot. I forgot.
All right.
Because I had too many things going on.
Had a lot going on there.
But you put garlic in there. Finally mince up some garlic, put some garlic in there, and that's the tahini butter. Cook the potato, cut
You
it
have
open.
garlic salt, right?
I do, but I
Okay.
didn't put any of that in there.
Okay.
And then cut it open and then put that tahini butter in there. Now, then I roasted my vegetables: zucchini, yellow cauliflower, some bok choy, tomatoes, red onions. Then I made the Chef Jae barbecue sauce. There's so many things in that. Ketchup, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, chili powder, smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, Tabasco sauce, honey, ketchup, and apple cider vinegar. Yes, all in to make the barbecue sauce.
It's a lot.
But
It didn't take that long either.
it didn't take that long.
Yeah.
And the aroma in the kitchen, man. Boy, we made a mess.
It's
didn't we?
ready in here. It smells very good.
So, Duane, President, CEO of Sabrosa
Foods.
Foods, and I was thinking about Aborsa.
Assorbus.
Assorbus.
Assorbus is the product.
Sabrosa is spelled
Sabrosa
backwards.
is the school, right? Assorbus is spelled backwards. Assorbus is Sabrosa spelled backwards. That's it.
And you can find his product at
Healthsalsa.com.
healthsalsa.com. And he makes 3 different salsas and 1 peach chutney.
Correct.
How come you zeroed in on peach chutney?
Well,
I'm so curious.
I kept getting people saying, "Hey, you got anything sweet that can, go along with a dessert, that type of thing?" So we made the peach chutney to go along with like a light pastry that you can put on like croissants.
Right.
You can add it into ice creams. It's actually really good.
So, and the 3 salsas are mild, medium, and hot.
And jalapeno hot.
And jalapeno hot.
Correct.
Okay.
Very little tomato, by the way, that's in the bell peppers. We do use a tomato for the lycopene, the health factor of it.
Right.
But it's probably less than 2% of the product.
And you get most of your product from right here, homegrown.
Yeah,
in
we
the-
grow
in the
it.
state.
Yep,
You
grow
grow,
in
your
Surrey.
own vegetables,
Yep.
peppers. Get most of the peaches from the state.
The only thing we don't grow here is the garlic.
The garlic.
Yeah, we don't grow the garlic. We get the balsamic vinegar from Lancaster, PA. Pennsylvania. But we do the peppers, the bell peppers, the jalapeno peppers, the cilantro, parsley, grow it all here.
All natural too.
All natural.
No preservatives.
Nope.
So Duane,
What preserves this
brother.
product is the bell pepper. I mean,
Yeah.
is the balsamic vinegar.
I always love it when I have a special guest on the show. Duane Thompson. Check out his salsas, folks. Fantastic. And Duane was brought to my attention by Beverly Sell,
Like the sale.
through Feast Virginia. And Feast Virginia used to underwrite the Cooking with Jay show. And I'm glad that she did that. And we're going to do some things with Feast Virginia because they're always doing some wonderful things with food, health conscious, just some great ideas with food. So we're going to be doing some things with them.
Good people.
And Cooking with Jay airs Sunday evening starting at 6 on the WHRO Public Media Facebook page. If you can't watch it at 6, it's going to be on the page. A lot of people just get to it whenever they can. You can, if you're free at 10 o'clock that night and you want to watch it, then you can tune in and just have to scroll down a little bit to find it. And you can also check out archive programs of the show at the WHRO Public Media YouTube channel. And we get a lot of people watching the cooking show. It's one of the most watched programs on the social media pages. So thank you for that. We greatly appreciate it. Also, you all know about my Senate in Session Jazz show, WHRO VFM 89.5, now in my 33rd year.
Wow.
So if this is a repeat show somewhere down the road, and I'm in 35 years, and I say 33 years, but anyway, doesn't matter. 33, 35 at that point, you know. I've been there a long time, a long time. Monday through Thursday nights, 9 until 1, Saturday mornings, 1 until 5, Sunday afternoons, 1 until 5. Great jazz on Senate in Session. And I also host the very soulful R&B Chronicles Friday nights from 7 until 8 on WHRV FM. Thank you, friends, for watching. If you have any questions or comments, always feel free to send me an email to j.sennett, jae.sinnett@whrv.org. We'd always love to know what you think of the program. If you have any questions about the food or just questions in general or just want to, let me know what you think of the show. Thank you for watching. Duane, again, thank you, brother, for coming on, being our guest. Good luck with your product. It's a fantastic product. And thank you all for watching. And we'll see you again soon. Be safe out there, friends. Thank you.
Bye.